Hello everyone, this is Lim from Introductory Statistics Group D. Today, me and my fellow members are going to discuss our Introductory Statistics assignment report. So guys, let us go through our assignment report. What are the title of the study? The title of the study are Survey of Financial Management among UC students per day. And who are the population and sample of the study? The population of the study are all UC students, while we only take 50 UC students as sample of the studies. What are the significance of the study, guys? The significance of the studies is some students have common financial management mistakes, such as poor in planning budget, poor in differentiate the wants or the needs, and something else. Due to some factors such as poor in financial literacy, poor saving habits, influenced by someone else, or so on. So what are we going to do with the study? We are going to conduct the study in order to raise awareness of importance of financial management in our daily life. Guys, these are the three objectives of the study. The first objective is we are going to determine the mean of variance of money that UC students spend per day on food and transportation. The second objective is we are going to compare the mean between money spent per day on food and transportation. While the third objective is we are going to compare the variance between money spent per day on food and transportation. What are the method are we going to use for the study? The method are we going to use is questionnaire method by these instruments listed below, such as Google Form, Excel, and Jamovi software. We created the questions through Google Form. After that, we can collect the data through Excel and using Excel and Jamovi software to calculate the solution so that we can get that the answer is verified and is correct. So guys, let me handle the floor to them to discuss about the solution given. Thank you.
Okay, now I would like to talk about our first objective, which is to determine the mean of money that OC students spend per day on food and transportation. For the first, I would like to talk about the food. This is our respondent, our collecting data, which is 15, 10, 15, 7, 10, 20, 20, and so on until 20. To calculate the mean, we need to add up all the data together, and then we will get 660. After that, we need to divide that number with our sample size, which is 15, and then our mean will get 13.2. Therefore, the mean of money that OC students spend per day on food is 30.2 ringgit Malaysia. Next, to find the variance for food, we need to subtract the mean from each data point, square the result, sum all the square value, and divide that with 50. Therefore, the variance of money that OC students spend per day on food is 21.24 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, now let's talk about the transportation. The mean of money that OC students spend per day on transportation. This is our collecting data, which is 20, 10, 20, 7, 5, 5, 5 until 10. Okay, here the calculation to find mean for transportation. First, we need to add up all the data together, and we will get 183. Then, we need to divide that with 50. So, the mean of money that OC students spend per day on transportation is RM 3.66. Next, to find the variance for transportation, we need to subtract the mean from each data point, square the result, sum all the square value, and then divide that with 50. Therefore, the variance of money that OC students spend per day on transportation is 20.70 ringgit Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to compare mean of the cost spent in a day between food and transportation by using alpha 0.05 and 1 and 2 are food and transportation respectively. For food and 1 is 50 and mean for the food is 13.2 and variance 21.24. For transportation and 2 is 50 also and mean 3.66 and variance 20.7. Let um, Let mu1 and mu2 be the main cost spent for food and transportation respectively. Okay, step 1. State the null and alternative hypothesis. H null mu1 minus mu2 equals to 0 and mu1 is equal to mu2. H1 mu1 minus mu2 greater than 0 and mu1 is greater to mu2. Step 2, select the distribution to use. Since n1 greater than 30 and n2 greater than 30, both samples are large. Therefore, the sampling distribution of mean 1 minus mean 2 is approximately normal, and we use the normal distribution perform the hypothesis test. Step 3, determine the rejection and non-rejection regions. The significance level is given to be 0.05. The greater sign is the alternative hypothesis indicates that the test is right tail. Consequently, the critical value of Z is 1.64 as shown below. So that a critical value here and reject H null at the right tail. Okay, step 4, calculate the value of the test statistic. The value of the test statistic is Z for mean 1 minus mean 2 is computed as follows. So we get a 10.46 for the Z value. And step 5, make a decision. Because the value of the test statistic Z equals to 10.41 falls in the rejection region, we reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, we conclude that the mean of the cost food is higher than the mean cost spent for transportation.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I would like to present to you how to compare variance of the cost spent in a day between food and transportation. So by using alpha equal to 0.05, N1 and N2 are food and transportation respectively. For food, N1 is equal to 50 and mean we get 13.2, and for the variance for food we get 21.24. While for transportation, and we also use 50. Our mean is 3.66 and our variance for transportation is 20.7. So for the step 1, we state the null and alternative hypothesis. For H null, we use variance 1 equal to variance 2. And for alternative hypothesis, we claim that variance 1 is thus not equal to variance 2. For the step 2, we find the critical value for this F test. We use 0.025 table since our alpha is 0.05 and this is two-tailed test. The degree of freedom for the numerator is 49 and the degree of freedom for denominator is 49. Thus, the critical value is 1.8752. For the step 3, we should compute the test value. So F equal to variance 1 over variance 2. Variance 1, 21.24 over variance 2, 20.7, and we get 1.0261. And for the step 4, we make a decision. Since the test statistic F is equal to 1.0261 is less than critical value F equal to 1.8752, thus we reject H null. For the step 5, we summarize the result. We conclude that there is not enough evidence to support the claim that the variance of the money spent on food and transportation is different. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are back here. Right now we are going to do some quick conclusion. In a nutshell, we can conclude that the mean of money spent per day in food and transportations are 30 ringgit 20 cent and 3 ringgit 66 cent respectively. Meanwhile, the variance of money spent per day in food and transportations are 21 ringgit 24 cent and 20 ringgit 70 cent respectively. Next, based on the hypothesis test, we can conclude that the mean of money spent per day for food is higher than the mean of money spent per day for transportation. Last but not least, based on the chi-square test, we can also conclude that the variance of the money spent per day on food and transportations are different. So guys, this is the end of our presentations. Thank you for lending me your ears. See you guys. Bye bye.